What is up, everybody? It's the Inhuman one here, and today we're going to be playing part 11 of the Code Vein playthrough. And yes, now we've gone through yet another stereotypical environment from the snow-capped mountains. We're now in a burning city. So it's kind of funny. This game has actually taken us through every type of environment possible. Ones that you usually see in platformers, but now we're seeing them in Souls-likes. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and continue. I wonder if this game has multiple save files. I'm interested to see that. It might. I don't know. Machete. A large cleaver. Our weapon, the Zweihander, has been the one we've kind of stuck with this entire time. And to date, I don't think we've found any of the upgrade materials specific to the Zweihander aside from the Queen Steel. The Queen Titanium has not been something we've been able to get our hands on just yet, but I'm hoping this area will provide some. So anyways, we're in the City of Falling Flame. We have just defeated the Gilded Hunter. We grab the item. Oh my gosh, what? Now, he wasn't there before. So it's left leg with him to line up the backstab. Anyways, he was not there. He's not there anymore either. So we got more Queen Steel, lovely. Now the fire hurts no matter what, so we're gonna have to just go through quickly. Line up the backstab if we can. These guys have tons of stamina, so we gotta be careful. There's an item up there we'll probably get along the way. And this is as far as we went. We just came up here and like, okay, yep, this is a massive sprawling area. We dropped down from the other side, but we don't need to do that. We're gonna go around this way. Just for the sake of, I guess I could grab it. I really don't. Let me see. Is this gonna spew fire? Queen Steel. All that for Queen Steel. It's a bit annoying because Queen Steel is, at this point, the most common upgrade material, but I'm beyond using it now. So we should be finding some Queen Titanium here before long. Otherwise, we're gonna get to a point where we are unable to upgrade our weapon, which we have been at for a period of time. Okay, so that ladder will come down. Apparently we're going to be connecting the area and coming back, circling back this way, which is fine. So that means that we'll all this whole level will kind of connect to itself, and it'll make more sense to us at some point. It's probably going to be an ambush around one of these corners. I'm not sure which one that. The enemies can seemingly come out of the fire, so. Okay, there's one up there. He's got a weapon, so we might as well buff. Get ready for him. And we got a little item over here. Queen Steel. Another disappointment. I need the good stuff now. I need the proper upgrade material. So 2 hits for him. A running attack for him, and then we'll back up because the big boy is over there. Grab this. Go ahead and heal. We'll buff our next attack and get ready to fight. That actually knocked me back. That was interesting. I don't know if that hit me, or, you know, meaning like it connected, or I was blocking. I thought I was blocking, but that could be one of those unblockable attacks. So, big overhead strike. I mean, seems about right. This was probably the intended path, so we'll go and grab the item that's hidden over here, surely. So we've got the, looks like Scathach Vestige. Not sure from what mythology that item hails from, but I'm sure we'll figure it out in due time. Go ahead and heal. Buff our next attack. And let's see here. Did I just come from here? No, I didn't. So we can knock down the ladder at least. Grab this item overlooking where we were just at. We get a gift accelerator. That probably increases your affinity with whatever partner you're traveling with. We see an item now where that ladder was, where we dropped off from. We know that's going to connect at some point, so that's good. We can safely drop down at any one of these points, but there's little enemies here trying to ambush us. I like to get a lay of the land before I just kind of jump into it. Let's see. Will he? He tries to sneak. What a bastard. He's just taking his time too, the little monkey guy. I missed. You love that. Oh, it's an explosion. I see. That's why it hurts. Okay, well that's no good. No wonder why we couldn't block that. So it has like an AoE blast type effect to it. Alright, now we'll probably just drop down here, see if we can find a clear path somewhere. There's something. I thought something was above us. Oh. Just bricks. Lovely. Make our way around here. Man, this level's gonna be punishing if you pretty much if you want to grab all the items, you're gonna take some damage. I'm gonna go ahead and wait for this to cool down. Now I can increase my attack power as well. Could be more ambushes, so we just need to be mindful of that. I see a large enemy down there. Two of them actually. It's not good. He actually parried me, but I was able to recover in time. Oh gosh. Timing. It's easy timing, but we're going to be trapped in these little segments all the time, it seems like. Alright. So we got this pathway over here, we have this, which is probably where those two larger enemies were. Yeah. Gotta hit him first. There you go. Me first. Me first. And then we're gonna go grab this. We'll grab items that we'll never use in our entire playthrough. What the hell was that? Oh, this guy. Where did you come from, my friend? Too bad they don't take any environmental damage. That's just unfair. Okay, so obviously there's something back here. He wouldn't just be there for no reason. I have a whole pathway up here. No more heals, unfortunately. Yeah, we got like a whole path. Okay, so interesting. We'll need to figure out where the intended path is and then go the opposite direction, as per usual. Our neighbor's dog sounds insane. Yep. Figured you'd come out and say hi. Okay. I don't know what that is, so might as well just block it. I feel like there's a third enemy somewhere. I had audio from, I thought, a third enemy, but maybe not. Okay, so we've got quite a few pathways. We've got this whole level here. We have the other pathway towards that elevator that's north on the map, and then we had a third elevator that I did not take that was in the area where we fought the projectile-wielding enemy, which is around that side. So that's very interesting. I say we stay on the ground level first, and then we'll work our way up. We don't have tons of health anyway, so if we can find a missile, that'd be fantastic. Regen activation, we might as well take that. We're probably going to die before we're able to do much more exploration. Right? We don't have any heals anymore, so we're in a bit of a bind. That looks like a unique enemy. See if we can take them out, though. Noble Silver. Yeah, we're probably going to die to this enemy. But let's make it count, right? They have to come to us. Oh, okay, we died in one hit. It's gonna be pretty mobile. Okay. We'll take him out and see what he gives us. I'm trying to think. The unique enemies, more often than not, depending on if they actually have a rotten missile on them, will give you the kind of like the map, the layout. Wow, we have to start all the way over. Oh gosh. I ran right through it though. Trying to interrupt that attack. There you go. So this time we won't necessarily have to walk through all the flames to grab the items. Instead, we'll just go through without taking as much damage as possible. Let's see, we drop down here, circle around. So there's truly no way to not take damage in this area. I had to tank that little hit from this guy because I didn't want to take the big damage from that big bastard. Alright, buddy. So now we just at least reduce the amount of heals we have to use. Okay, that was where an item was. We don't have to go there anymore. We do need to take these stairs up, though. Let me think where I needed to go next. That's where we came from, okay. We had to come around, drop down here. And then we went the long way. I wonder if that enemy will aggro from the other side of the fire. I have a feeling he might. No, he won't. There's another little monkey that did aggro, though. Can he climb up the ladder? This is a test. You can't climb up the ladder? Okay. I thought he could. He gave up. Okay. That's the spirit. Just give right up. That's fine. Okay. We got the shielded enemy here. Backstab, that should finish him off. If it doesn't, we'll just strike him when he's coming up, and then he's dead. Now, we need to kind of preserve our energy and heals for that strong enemy up ahead. Come on, fire. Taking forever to dissipate. And then I gotta wait now, because the timing sucks. Those walls of flame, that's gonna be a mess. I hope the boss fight doesn't take notes from this. Lovely. Okay, he should be dead. And he should be dead. There's only 2 of them here. Let me just make sure, so I know for the future. Okay. That strong enemy is going to be a pain in the ass. I already know it. I know it. Okay, this is where we got the regen activation. Alright, so now we're right back where we start. I don't care so much for the haze that we lost. Obviously we'll want to recover it, but... I don't know what... Oh gosh! That's flames that do damage over time. That's ridiculous. I thought he was just increasing his strength. But I saw my health just shooting down like crazy. Okay, he doesn't have a ton of health though, fortunately. We could have definitely beat. I just didn't realize. I had no clue that he had that kind of attack. It's like a lingering AoE flame attack, so he creates the blue flames, and I was like, oh, I see now. I see now. Good thing that these guys don't have tons of poise, so they do get staggered. What a mess, huh? Okay, so now we gotta go back. Okay. The easy guys give me a run for my money for some reason. They do attack simultaneously though, so that's always a problem for me. Having to manage both of those enemies at once. We'll just come over here, drop down and kill this little monkey. Should be a second monkey coming up on us, but he can't climb ladders apparently. Now I feel like some of them are going to change up the game here, but no, he's good. He's behaving. And we have the shielded enemy, and then we're right back where we started. Alright, let's try not to get hit this go around. We're going to hug this pretty tight. Okay. Now, we got two enemies here, I think. There's one, but he's just not coming. Lovely. That should stagger him. Okay, good. So that second hit should stagger him. We got some Scathach Chrome. I'm assuming Scathach, if that's the way you say it. Or Scathic. I'm not entirely sure. That is flame. So Isis seems to be like lightning. Chrome is ice. Scathach, whatever that is fire. Alright. Let's not die here. Okay, he's dead. So now we mapped the area. So yeah, he had missile on him somehow. Made no sense. I couldn't see it, but whatever. That mapped the area that we've kind of already explored. Over there is an area that's inaccessible, which is strange because it doesn't seem that it is. Yeah. That's a big guy too. I don't know if he's as large or if he's on an elevated like platform or something. He looks huge. Alright, so now we're going up. That's fine, because that's kind of our reward. We get to explore a little higher. But remember, if we do die, we need to go back and do a little bit more exploration as well. We could go this way, but I say we go this way, actually. Maybe that'll take us to the big guy. Tons of different options here, which is always a concern for me. You could drop down and kill him. Yeah, we could. We can get that vestige. Why not? So we'll grab this vestige here. Scathach C. I think we had A or D the first one. I don't remember. It already escapes me. You should be dead. Let's see. Now I gotta survive this little walk on coals here. So that was I just took the shortcut essentially. But there is another path that way, so we would have come down these steps. So just to make sure we do connect those dots. Yep. We grabbed the vestige instead, and now we come across this way. Take him out in 2 hits. Grab the lost shard. I feel like there's going to be more than just him, but let's go ahead and be cautious here. We'll buff this attack as well. We got enemy to the right. Okay. He's kind of the biggest concern. He's dead now. Where's that other enemy at? There he is. Well, that's not actually him. Who did that then? I don't want to die to monkeys, but I probably will. Yeah. So, the big question will be if that enemy with the missile will return. I don't believe they will, so the blue fire enemy shouldn't come back. We'll continue exploring that path just to see. I mean, as far as it's going, it almost seems like that's the intended path, but we'll continue along that way just because it's most familiar to us now. How are you still alive, man? That's ridiculous. Hit him 4 times. Okay, we're gonna come around. Drop down. You know what we will do is we will deviate a little bit this time because I feel like it's just cleanup. The path that we're going is certainly the path. Certainly the intended path, so maybe might as well deviate in the early on anyway, so we can go ahead and find the rest of the goodies. Alright, so we'll drop down here, kill the monkey. I don't know why I can never lock on to him. And I don't know where the second monkey comes from. Maybe the fire behind us, I don't know. But he does come up pretty quick. Alright, we'll come up on the shielded enemy here in just a moment. We'll take him out once this fire goes down. 3, 2, 1. Circle around. Get a backstab. And we'll just rip him to shreds. There it is. Wait for the fire to go down. And then we'll continue. Okay, so over here we know that there were several enemies, but and then we have the ranged enemy right around the corner somewhere. There he is. I wish he'd come out. There you go. Very cheap, sir. That's very cheap of you, design-wise. Just hide in the flames. He's actually impervious to them, whereas we taking all that sweet, sweet damage. I don't like it. So this is kind of like where we first deviate from the path, and that's okay because we have a little bit more of the map available to us, and also we know it's going to circle back around just like we had anticipated. So we got a stamp icon 5, and then we drop down that. So we have a shortcut now. We can bypass a few of the enemies. So sometimes it's okay, like when you've explored in a brand new area and you know that, oh, okay, this path continues, like it continues onward and onward and onward. Well, you know at that point that, okay, that may be, it's eligible to be the intended path, right? The developer intended path to go ahead and complete the area, right? So at that point you got to make sure that you don't go too far. You're going to miss out on everything else. So I do believe I fought. This is where there's always the two enemies. I said, oh, there was the second one. I'm always having trouble finding them. So this is just a great little shortcut. So you can climb down there. The enemy is actually back, which is unfortunate. We'll see how far he aggroes. But this is certainly the path to the shortcut. So that's great. Coming up on that ladder there. So now we know. I really don't want to fight him though, so this looks like this is the path that we would be able to come up on after we fought him to come around. And then we could fall down and grab the vestige. That's great. Yeah, this is good. It's all coming together. Cool, so that's an excellent shortcut. Obviously there was an enemy over here. I don't see him, so we'll just run past. Take out these. There's like a string of 2 or 3 enemies around here. And then we'll be fighting that guy that spreads the fire, like those little demon-looking dudes. One of them is over here. Okay, those were just geysers. I thought that was a bro doing that. Okay. See, this is where a dagger would come into play, you know? We'll just kite these enemies and fight them one at a time. Hard to see whenever that's going on. Alright, so he's dead. I don't know where the second monkey was. There he is, right over there. Can't believe this guy hasn't aggroed yet. Come on. We'll be able to grab the rest of the missile and map out this area as well. He's dead. No longer a threat. He's also... Whoa, he's not dead yet. Why not? We have Scathage Vestige Part D, so we have 3 pieces of it. I don't know which 3, but We do have 3. We'll map out this area. We'll heal. Get on out of here as quickly as we can. There's a missile on the other side. Obviously we can't reach it just yet. I didn't see, yeah, the ladder is also inaccessible. So that's fine. At least we know, right? So this is a great way that we know, at least, to grab a handful of items. Oh, I missed. There's an item somewhere in here, it seems. I don't see anything though. Could be on top or something, I don't know. I don't see anything of the sort. It's got to be up there. This is where that enemy is. I don't really need to fight, but I might as well since I'm here. Since we've made the trip, might as well. Okay. We're gonna circle around. And now we know we have to go back. There's a third path that I don't remember anymore, but there was certainly a third path that I need to explore beyond this little... I think it's to the left of you. Might be, I don't remember. Because there was the path beyond this blue guy here. There was a ladder at some point that I knew I needed to explore, so we'll see. Maybe this is it, huh? No, this is where we get the regen factor. Fight him. What was over here? A vestige, maybe? This ladder here is actually the ladder that's going to take us right back up to the shortcut we were just at. So, this can't be it either. Because we've already explored all this. Let me just confirm. Yeah, this is all the same. This is where we got the vestige, or we just came up from there. Okay. There is an item over there. I'm not sure how to get it. An item and an enemy. Okay. In that case, that means we need to go back. There was a third path that I mentioned in the beginning of the stream, although I don't recall what it is now. This is where the 2 flame enemies are. I believe that's where we fight the shielded enemy. This is a good shortcut. Yeah, we circle back around that way. So let's see how far we can go from here. This is the area with the ranged enemy. I do believe that the pathway might actually be beyond here. So we'll head down here. Yeah, this is the third pathway right here, actually. Yep. Alright, perfect. This will certainly take us to that other side. Really no need to have climbed down there. I should just drop down just in case there was any ambush. I'm going to use our last heal as well, so we don't have to worry about healing anymore. We'll look up and make sure there isn't an ambush or an enemy dropping down from above. And we get our first cutscene. So it looks like we did exploration the right way. We explored everything else prior to this little area here. We hear Mito.
It's him. Even now, humanity buds into a new world of possibility.
It's his vestige.
Mito. Is that a memory?
Mito became like a mad scientist kind of guy.
Got this?
We knew that he was going to do that, right? The typical anime, like, yeah, but silent.
See the Queen? It's just absurd, Gregorio. Even you must realize that no progress can be made without
See, I wish most of the memory sequences were cinematic like this, versus me having to take control of the player character and walk through.
that will sprout our future. Even now, humanity buds into a new world of possibility.
He's going to be strong, I can tell. Juzo Mito, you're going to be a jerkwad, aren't you? But he took the relics and saw them as ways to weaponize humanity or force their evolution. A meek researcher. Not meek if you're doing that kind of stuff. And these are probably Yakumo's friends.
The crypt is complete. Now, it's the cloud. Come here. We have all the time.
So the Meek Research is probably gonna be the next like mini boss we fight, or the next enemy with the name bar. At least he got punished too for conducting all the experiments. Here he thought he was safe. You're never safe dealing with evil. So Yakumo is most in tune with these memories because they're closest to him.
It was you. Emily.
Let's head to the crypt.
All right. I like how they're just walking along these coals here that were damaging me.
That fire. Is that your way of calling for help?
Interesting thing though is that that area was actually pretty small, and I feel like we explored it very well. They had a lot of secrets tucked away, and we got another Scathach vestige. This should be a means to open up the map as well. So what we'll do, just for our sake, it looks like, yeah, this northernmost part is still the unmapped, right? So it'll lead us to that ladder to the far right and the missile as well. I'm certain of it. Another bro. That was kind of a trade situation no matter what, because I didn't have any heals left. I figured that that would have been something of a checkpoint, but it did not count as a checkpoint at all. Okay, so now we need to figure out where we're at. We're at the very beginning. I took that projectile right on the chin. That's fine. We're going to come up and around. We're going to use the shortcut, though, this time. So we'll be taking this ladder right here. We'll drop down, and then we'll actually climb up this one. This will take us to the area up above on the rooftops that allows us to kind of get just to kind of scope out the area. So what we're going to do is we're going to look for, actually this is the area right here. We're going to come around. And I was going to say, we're going to look for 2 horned enemies and the ranged enemy beyond the way, so that's what we'll do. What I'd prefer to do is not fight them on their terrain. Go here instead. I wonder how far they'll follow. They won't follow me at all then, okay. Interesting. So they don't follow. We'll drop down the ladder. If you don't have to climb down the ladder, don't. Always make sure it's not one you have to kick down, though. Alright, so here we go. Now we're right at the enemy with full heals, so we're just about. Well, that didn't work. We gotta heal. There's really not much we could do there. His single strike actually does 56, or at least more than 56 damage. That's all we had left, and we blocked the attack. It still killed us. That opening strike is what really sealed the deal. So let's go ahead and try that again. At least now it's a much shorter path. So we just have to take out, really, we're only forced to take out like one single enemy. We died there in one hit, losing all 200,000 souls, which is no big deal. I've had much more than that in our possession, but that is unfortunate. I don't know how he did that much damage. I don't like that they're impervious to that either. That's kind of, I mean, I get that, yeah, they're fire demons or whatever. I get that. But man, the fact that it's a wall that it actually staggers me, and it deals quite a bit of damage, and it seems as if it's even compounded whenever I'm in the middle of a strike. So Getting bumped into it like that was just devastating. But yeah, that wasted all my 200,000 haze. At this point, we probably had much more than that. Okay, so we got to come around here, and we'll just drop off. Yeah, I was trying to see if I could go around this way. I can't. We'll go this way and just run past all these idiots. They won't aggro. Well, they're aggro, but they won't come and follow me. Get our buffs out of the way, and then hopefully open up with a nice, strong attack here. Didn't get stunned. Yeah, that's ridiculous. One attack does almost 2,000 damage. I find that really hard to believe. That's like boss level damage that he's dealing with a single strike. So maybe we just allow him to do that strike and we just tank it. Let the little fire geysers do their thing. There you go. Come back around. Block that. Take like 500 damage anyways. And then we'll take this up. All right. We'll come across this rooftop again, and we already know the drill. Run past the enemies and get prepared for the real fight. That blue enemy is just ridiculous. There's the first one, you know, once you get your rhythm, I mean, you can certainly deal tons of damage and destroy them, but if they get the opening strike off, you're in trouble because they can always activate that AoE at any point in time and it'll just melt your health. So it's a 2-strike, okay. I guess I wasn't blocking fast enough because I was holding L1 that whole time. It could have also been a lack of stamina, but my stamina bar is full, so I'm not entirely sure what happened there. I got in a focus state, so I don't really know. No explanation for that one. Just BS, I guess. 2 hits should stun you, and then boom. This guy just loves getting some extra hits in. And I've tested before if I'm buffed and not buffed, and it still takes it's just random. Could be 3 hits, could be 4. So that guy's a little inconsistent. We're gonna come around though, do the same path. We're gonna take the shortcut that we unlocked. Traverse the rooftops and head over to the blue fire demon. I am really upset with this enemy. They're pretty strong, and they do 2 strikes in the opening, so let's dodge that opening slash, and then the slam seems to have an AoE, and it just deals like, it's about 1,600 damage. Nearly 2,000 damage. And it's odd that an enemy is doing that kind of damage as opposed to like a boss. Because I've been one-shot by many bosses. This game is infamous for that. So let's see, we'll just block it and see what happens. So opening slash and slam down. Still does, you know, a shit ton of damage. I stopped him from doing his little attack. That's good. He didn't get stunned enough. So, I mean, the funny thing is you can stagger bosses. You can't even stagger this guy, and he's just an enemy. Now, you can juggle him, which you can't juggle bosses, but golly. So that secondary strike we're going to have to dodge through, which now means we have to take another gamble at the timing. He didn't get knocked back. Their stagger is just so inconsistent in this game. enemy stagger or enemy knockback. Very weird. But you know, on a positive note, I am loving my new outfit. I think my character looks fantastic. I can't wait to do a lore series on that. I'm going to beat the game, do a walkthrough that will include boss guides and stuff as well, and then also do lore. So we'll be covering quite a bit on this game. It's a fun game. It does have its, I would say, points of concern for me, but it is what it is. This game's not getting patched or anything now. It's 4 or 5 years old, and I don't think they've touched it since. So we got the final product in our hands. I'm gonna try and heal. There you go. You can get a backstab on him. That's fantastic. This is a very cinematic backstab, by the way. Trying to kill them, but I mean, hello. We'll do this. Golly. The cherry on top would be if he exploded upon death. That's what we need next. Alright, we're gonna just heal. Take all the heals. Shayla, what's going on? Hey, just got home from the store and saw you're on. Nice. Gotta get those snacks, Summer snacks. I think today's gonna be another pool day for me. I certainly wanna. Well, I don't want to get in the sun. That's, I guess, the last thing I want to do. Last time I got so burnt, but I do want to be out in the pool maybe and enjoy it while we still can. Can't believe it's already July 9th. So it's like, before we know it, summer's going to be over. But yeah, that's awesome. I like grocery shopping, actually, to be honest. Nothing better than having a nice fridge full of good snacks and foods. Oh, I love it. It's like the best feeling ever. So we know this part. Yeah, this is going to connect to the other missile that we had already discussed previously. So what we should probably do is go find that missile first, right? Drop down and find that, because I don't want to fight that smelter demon knockoff again. He's a mess. We could drop down here, but that's just going to lead us to some items, and there's tons of little monkeys. But yeah, hope you're having a great day. Hope you had a good time at the store. I enjoy shopping. I don't like shopping for things like clothes and things that I don't know why. It always frustrates me, but I love going shopping for groceries. That is fun for me. Oh, okay, he's dead. I was picking lima beans this morning and had to do my grocery run. Now I'm shelling beans and working on canning tomato. Nice. See, that's the point I want to be at, where I can have a good chunk of my groceries coming from the backyard. That's just a dream come true to me. It's just so much better for you too. Oh, somebody's doing like some sort of projectile attack. We got coffee beans. Where am I and what's happening? Like, I know I'm above, but all these enemies seem to be rushing towards me as if they have a path. Like they know something I don't. So this is where we came from. And this is where we noticed that there was a missile on the other side. So I do need to come. That's the missile right there. That's the bridge with all the monkeys. I guess I could just circle around, right? But then what's this? I don't know if that's a path I've already explored or not. Yeah, that's the path with all the... Yeah, it's this guy. Yeah, okay, we've been there. That's the vestige. Okay. So it's all coming together now. It's good level design. As I've said before, this game does very well in its level design. Now, at no point in time does it tell you where you're at, but there's the missile right there. We'll grab it. You certainly have to figure it out. But if you are kind of keen on exploration and kind of memorizing things like that, you definitely know. Oh, okay. I see how it all kind of came together now. Sadly, we lost 200,000. Actually, it was closer to 300,000 haze in one fell swoop. But that's fine. It happens. So let's see. Is there anywhere else I could kind of jump down and explore just for the hell of it before I actually go? That oh no, no I can't. Never mind. I stand corrected. We'll circle around then, grab the item, and then take the elevator. Where's the little monkeys? You and you. Uh-huh. Okay, we're just gonna do this then. I hate these little bastards. Yeah, you know how clean it is too, and no preservatives other than salt or vinegar or sugar depending on the foods you're preserving. Exactly. That's the thing. I mean, like, I was gonna say that, but I didn't want to get into my little rant. But yeah, it's really sickening of the foods that you purchase. None of them are even good for you. Even when it comes down to the meats. I mean, don't even get me started on the meats that we eat. If you buy meat from the store, I mean, it might as well be buying poison. And you have to eat it, right? I mean, like, you gotta eat. And otherwise, we'll all be vegetarian. Guess what? Well, even the plants aren't 100% safe. It's like, you gotta do your own thing. It's just really disgusting how that industry has just gotten away with what it's gotten away with. And you don't learn this until you're an adult, But it doesn't matter, like eating, even if you pick the right things, like the organic stuff's all, that's all a sham, and it's all grown in the same fields or right next to the the ones that are not organic. I mean, just packaged differently and whatever else. It's just the industries that govern them, and then the industry itself, like the institutions that govern them don't really know what the hell they're doing, and then the actual stores can get away with anything, and they know exactly what they're doing. They know that it's not good for you or healthy, but they're just trying to turn a profit. It's just so sickening to me. But you still have to, you gotta eat, and it's one of those things where it's like, man, you gotta pick your poison. But the best way to do it is if you do it yourself, growing your own stuff and doing all that. That's the best thing you can do. But learning about things like your own biology, like how your gut health works and all that stuff, like that can add years to your life, but all these processed foods and all these things that we think are convenient are just kind of shaving years off our lives. It's an absolute shame, and it's really scary if you think about it. Things that they don't really teach you. You guys figure out, and then by then you're like, oh well, shoot, I'm screwed because it's too late. You've been accustomed to that kind of diet, so it's really hard to change. There have been no destructible walls so far, so a little disappointed. So I could drop down here, or I could just take a ladder like a normal person. I feel like I want to drop down, right? Do something weird. Huh. Right? Or no, I don't know. What is this? Oh, wait. I hear little footsteps. Was this when I was going over my rant? It was. So where's the item? On the bridge above us, I guess? Intriguing. Where's the item? I mean, I must have it now that it's... Huh. No, I don't see it. Okay, well, whatever. We'll probably circle around to it. Whatever. No big deal. Oh, these guys. We haven't fought them in a while. He's got a great sword, though. That's fun. I couldn't pull off a single strike fast enough to beat him to the punch, so I had to use the 3-hit combo, which is fine. It just kind of explains the overkill there. Let's go up, just because there's an item. Yeah, there you go. There's an item that's out of reach that's killing me. Seeing that little glowing spark that I'll never use. I feel better now. I'm complete again. Our buffs are running out. Oh, I don't have any ichor is why. So we can go this way, or we can go the fiery path. Let's go this way real quick, just to maybe punch a few enemies. Should be an ambush. No? I thought they were going to come from here, but I guess not. That's where we came down from. We fought the big guy here. Okay, so we do need we're forced to go down this path. No, I'm sorry, down the fiery path. Alright, we're going to take quite a bit of damage here. That's fine. Make sure there aren't any geysers. Okay, that was a big chunk. Top off our health and just prepare for the next fight. We do need to hit whatever enemies we can, as much as we can, so we can farm up some Ichor. So let's just do that. Running attack to finish him off. Grab the MJ212, why not? Shayla says, this area reminds me of Iron Keep or Lost Islith with the colors. Yes, we have literally gone through every stereotypical environmental area possible in platforming games, but now it's kind of one of those things where in Souls-like games you also have like snowy areas or you know, fiery areas. It's like, it's so funny to me. Like, man, they're just doing it, aren't they? These guys are no fun. Okay, oh, he has a range to his little jump attack. When he's doing his attack, he's got hyper armor. I forgot about that. I remember being annoyed about that. Because it should have only taken 3 hits to kill him, but he was mid-strike, so he has hyper armor. Whenever we are mid-strike, we actually take bonus damage, so it's opposite for enemies versus player character. And we'll do a running attack to finish him off. Now we have a whopping 5 Ichor. Alright, so we have the geyser there. Let's go this way. We see an item up to the left as well on the ledge. Probably an ambush. It looks like a shielded enemy. And there's certainly a way to walk around there. Okay, so come here, buddy. I know you see me. Okay, we just missed all those. As I said, if I get hit there, I am going to be angry. Who hit me? Who threw that? That guy did. He's the ranged enemy. Okay. Are you going to fight me or not? Okay, he's dead at least. Now the ranged fighter should be relatively easy to take out if I hit him first. Okay. Okay. Whew. I'm gonna heal because I don't really like the amount of damage I took there. A lot of these enemies kind of tuck themselves in, so we know there's a secret that way. Lots of different pathways. We have a chest over here. My concern is, you know, dying here is gonna be pretty annoying because I have to go all the way back, but the chest is just up above. We're gonna just finish him off. Gotta be aggressive. We'll grab the Scathach Chrome, which seems to be fire. Like fire resin. Oh my gosh. I don't like those enemies. So just because I don't want to die yet, I'm not going to fight him. There's just no point. Those enemies are very difficult. Little mini smelter demons. That's probably a way to circle around, to be honest. Got another enemy up there. Good gosh. All of these decisions, and none of them are really good ones. Queen Titanium, gosh, that's the first piece we've seen this entire run. I figured, I thought I heard some leather. Okay, so, yep, there's more monkeys. We're able to block in time there. That's good. We'll let him come down. Can they strike when they're on their way down? Nope. Yo, get away. Okay. Queen Steel. ST Activator, and probably the last vestige. Oh no, there's part E. So this one has more than just 4 parts. So Scathach Vestige, part E. Yikes, okay. I'm just trying to see if there happens to be a missile or anything. I think we just circle around and grab that and drop right back down. So, normally I don't like to do vertical exploration and all that, but it just seems like these areas are just trying to be more tricky than they actually are. There's honestly nothing going on here, you know, as you can tell. And that's all areas we've been to in the past. Okay, so that would be the good old chest that we've yet to get to, or yet to reach. So we'll get over to it. Lovely. That was redonkulous. Okay, so we got a chest. I don't even know what we grabbed from that. But anyways, that's the chest. We can drop back down, and now we have two pathways to pick from. We can go left, fight the smelter demon wannabe, or we go this way and possibly make it to the next missile. There's an enemy up above, so we got to be careful for an ambush. He might come down at any moment. So Queen Steel, so sadly not Queen Titanium. This would be the reward after fighting that smelter demon guy. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Oh gosh. So these are new enemies. I don't know what he's doing. I'll just backstab him though. I'm not sure if that was an AoE or what. Oh, that hurt. That hurt really bad. Backstab. And then we still have the enemy up above. I don't know why he's just up there. I need a heal. Taking all kinds of damage here. Not good, not good. That's my last heal. I don't know how to get him down other than shooting a projectile, but he seems to be fine up there. We'll leave him there. He's fine. That's kind of a weird little ladder. I guess we can take it. Now we know, right? If we go, we have a few pathways to pick. That guy looks a little stronger than normal. He's guarding an item. And there's this path here that I don't know how to get up to, and that's how we get the item on that side. Okay. So, yeah, at least our pathways are kind of closing. They're converging. Can you see me? Queen Titanium, yay. Yay, we beat him too. Good try. I'm glad we got that down. That was really lucky, by the way. I really didn't think I was going to beat him. We get Scathage Vestige B. Okay, so then we do have A through E at this point. That's fantastic. Now, my concern is how do we get up to this other level? This level right here, let's see. I don't have any health, so I'm in trouble. Can I aggro him to come down? You, sir. Okay. Ooh, changing weapons is slow. Not something I do often, so I didn't even know. Well, he's dead. Not a big deal, but we got a little bit of IQ out of that. Not a problem. The only thing is I won't survive the trek. Darn it, darn it, darn it. So, let's see. Where would be a good place to die strategically so I can get my... Wow, the missile's way the hell over there. And there's a lot of opportunities to die along the way. There's that little point there to rest on. Yikes, I'm in trouble, huh? Well, all we can do is try. Wait, what? Oh, that was a geyser. I couldn't tell because it was blocked up. I thought it was like a narrow pathway. But the geysers have a little bit more of like a collision box, so they'll hit you even from like the outskirts of those little flames just looking at you. That's no fun. Okay, now I'm kind of not lost, but I gotta remember where I'm at. Okay, so that's the main pathway. The only path we can take is here. There's monkeys. Triangle should hit both of them. Lovely. Alright. The monkeys I'm locking onto are always out of range, so that's cool. Alright. We'll use one heal there. That was a terrible encounter, by the way. I do believe I've already explored everything we can here. This is kind of a path that like forces you to get burnt. Alright. Queen Steel. We're going to go ahead and buff. I don't know why we didn't do that previously. We'll head up here and we're going to do our best to minimize the amount of health items that we use, because we need to survive this at all costs. Let's see, I'm going to come this way. I don't remember the enemy layout here. Oh yeah, the big guy. Wow, this is sucky. I forgot all about these big boys. And you, sir. Okay. Alright, let's take it easy. He's doing a little backstab, and he's doing a little slash combo here. I like the cinematic one execution move. It's so nice. It reminds me of Darkness from that PlayStation 2 era. Oh, I got Queen Titanium from him as well. So those enemies do drop Queen Titanium. If I recall correctly, we were forced to kind of take this path anyways, go around here, because all that did was lead to like these little upper goodies, which we already got. So we dropped down and grabbed something around here. I don't remember what. And then we have what, this other ladder here. I know I climbed up it, right? Let me just confirm. Yeah, and this is where I ended up grabbing the other item. I was like, oh hey, we're good. We feel complete now. Yep, made that little joke. And so now we have to walk through the fire. The steaming hot coals. And got the little spiky bros here. We'll scoot up because they do knock us back quite a bit. Okay, he actually died in 2 hits like he's supposed to. Sometimes they get a little stubborn and they don't want to die. They take less damage, but they have hyper armor, you know, gang stuff. Come on, buddy. Alright, now we got this enemy. Gotta push up on the fire just a little bit here. That didn't knock him up. He doesn't have a knock up ability or whatever. A juggle animation, I guess. You can't juggle those enemies. That's strange. Now we know. Okay, that's the way you take minimal damage there. Here we have a bunch of enemies. One that can even shoot us from afar. I'm gonna just hug this side right here. If he follows me, fine, but if not, even better. Okay, he is gonna follow. I'll wait for him to come to me again. I'm greedy, never mind. Can I get you? Okay. You fool. Okay, we're gonna buff this next attack. We gotta be very careful. This is again one of the blue enemies, the little discount smelter demons. These guys are very difficult. We do have 130,000 souls or haze. It would be a shame to lose it. But we don't need to concern ourselves with that necessarily. We'll see if we can finish him off. It's going to be tight, but we'll try. There you go. So we got him out of the way. These guys are incredibly tough. They're so fast, my gosh. Okay, and I'm really glad that we didn't get ambushed by a second enemy. I figured by this point they would try and introduce a second enemy or an ambush into the mix, but they did not, so that's good. I'm happy about that. We have a little ambush over here, though. So had we moved forward, we would have been in trouble. Okay, he's dead in 2 hits like he's supposed to be. Let's make sure there's not an ambush on this side. They usually they like to keep those little enemies like in pairs. You seldom see one. Okay, great. So, what's over here? No monkeys or anything? That's strange. This is probably just the chest that we had seen on the other side, yeah. So I was right about the reward that we were going to be getting. We got the white vestment. This will take us up to where the other enemy was. Let's just take a look at this. I hope I don't die in the meantime. Oh, that's good. That's sexy. Oh my gosh. The armor in this game is so good. I got something cool last time. I think it was... What was it? Oh man, that looks good too. Everything looks good in this game. Like all the armors look really good. Oh, like red and black, that's just it for me. Like that, all you gotta do is put red and black on something, it's done. Done deal. Instantly. But the way that I designed my character, he kind of just looks really good with the white and black. So that's what we're gonna go with. So let's take out this enemy. Fortunately, he's an easy enemy, and I don't even think he's dead. Yeah, he's dead. So this is the item that was just out of reach. We had a stuffed toy. It's probably a gift for one of the NPCs at the hub, or home base. We've got this down here. You know, I certainly see the importance of coming here first, so we've mapped this area out. We're going to come back up, though, and take out this other little monkey-looking guy. I guess he's not a monkey. I thought he was. I don't remember that enemy. Oh, he's a normal enemy. He just has a hatchet. Okay, or like he was crouched and he had a little. He had an axe and it looked like a little hatchet. So I was like, I haven't seen those enemies before. Those are like very fresh lost. They've just turned lost. We're going to come back around. We're going to run past all these enemies because I don't feel like fighting them. We already beat them anyways. We've got nothing to prove. We're going to go back around though, and now that we found the missile, which is fantastic, we are going to actually rest at the missile, regain full health, and then continue our exploration. I'm very confident in our how thorough we've been in this area. As labyrinthine as it is, I mean, the maps here, they are designed very well, but at the same time, they're very confusing, especially for people that maybe get lost along the way. The little mini compass or mini map that we have at our disposal is by no means much help until too late, right? So you don't often clear the map until you already have explored it and you're familiar with it. So the important thing to know is that you do have the mini map, and it shows kind of the most recent areas you've explored based on the size of the little pellets that are, follow behind you. So that is something of a help, but it's not always the best. Looks like we already reached the boss, so I'm really happy about that.
I've been waiting for you.
What's up, Thebes? Let's restore the vestiges. As we've noted in the past, we know that we need to restore as many vestiges as possible. It looks like we have part A, B, C, D, and E. So we have all of the vestiges possible. This is fantastic. So by restoring these, we get bonus memory sequences, and also, I don't know if it has an impact on the actual boss fight itself, but hey, I'm happy either way. The completionist inside of me.
It just keeps coming. Miguel, Emily, we're falling back.
So we defeated Miguel. Miguel was the Gilded Hunter. Emily may very well be the next fight. And then maybe Juzo Mido. Okay. Man, that sucks. They were used as just little pawns for experimentation.
Back to the front after we eat, right? I want to make sure I go out there with a full tank. Are you hanging in there, Emily?
I'm just fine. Your onigiri really did the trick.
Oh, I want some onigiri.
Fighting's been hot for a while.
Yummy.
Take it easy. Watch yourself. What are you doing here? Maybe get some rest or else you're gonna be all groggy.
Whenever I think we'll have to listen to Nito forever, it makes it hard for me to fall
Yeah,
asleep.
Mido is a jerk. He's like a mad scientist. But he looks really cool, I'm not gonna lie. He's massive.
I promise, one of these days we're going
So Emily may have been the successor.
No idea what I'd do without you guys.
Miguel was the Gilded Knight. Yakumo, obviously, is one of the friendlies. So Emily might very well be the successor. Alright, up the stairs we go. We'll go ahead and restore the second vestige, go through the memory sequence, and then repeat that for the third. And that should unlock all of the cutscenes and the memory sequences for this particular boss, and then we'll jump into the boss fight.
I've been waiting for you. Please, spin a thread of memory.
Spin a thread of memory. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and restore this vestige. I think restoring the vestiges as well also provides us some sort of benefit. Like, it probably unlocks abilities in the code that we previously wouldn't have.
It looks like they've got us surrounded. We need to open an exit.
Grenades.
I'll create a distraction. I want both of you to use it to escape.
Destroying their footing should slow them down. Can you do that, Emily?
You bet. Just say when.
Save their hides this test. With some sharp thinking.
It's because I'm always watching you, Yakumo. Your body just responded on its own.
You're watching me?
Aww.
You know, as
She liked him. That's sad.
we need to learn how to
They probably ended up falling for each other, and then she became a successor because the crazy Juzomito.
Looks like we don't have time to sit around and chat.
So what were they fighting at this time? Are they fighting other humans? Or I don't understand. I guess at this point it's probably lost, right? Because obviously the collapse has already happened. The experimentation, the success, all those things are already present. So they're probably fighting lost.
I'm gonna buy you some time, so run while you can.
Don't be ridiculous. We aren't going to leave you behind.
It's either that or all of us are lost. I want at least you two to get out of here. God damn it! Keep your eyes forward and move!
Yakumo!
Dang it. Okay, that sucks. Really sad. So hopefully we see how that memory sequence kind of plays out in the third, after we restore the third vestige. And then we'll prepare ourselves for the boss fight. So far, as I've said in multiple streams, this game's been an absolute treat. Unexpectedly, it's exceeded all my expectations. Honestly, I'm quite fond of the art style too.
Please, spin a thread of memory for me.
I think the best thing of all is that I didn't realize that this is it's only 5 years old, or approaching 5 years old. I thought it was much older than that, because I remember some of the first announcements for it, and I was so wrong. Time crunch, I saw that as the ability. Maybe there could be like a time dilation type ability. That'd be really cool.
What happened? We were surrounded by those monsters. And
That bastard Vito told me when I woke up. Apparently, he brought us back to life as revenants.
So they were humans.
We aren't the only ones.
Oh man.
He's done the same thing to Yakumo and other series. Just waiting for everyone to wake up. Don't know much else though.
So they were humans fighting the Lost or Revenant, and then when they died there, he brought them up as Revenant, or resurrected them as Revenants.
It's time to put you to work.
are you kidding me? Why would we ever listen to you again?
Because obedience is your only option. Unless you want me to dispose of your sleeping friends, that is. You son of a
So interesting. I guess they were probably the last remnants of humanity.
Free from the frenzied queen, laying down your very life should it prove necessary. I expect you to serve me diligently in this purpose.
What a jerk. Okay. Although I always complain about the memory sequences and having to physically walk through them, they do a good job. I mean, they're kind of cool, like how they trap you in and then some pieces fall so you can actually navigate to the next Wow. I fought those enemies. They're annoying.
thing I had to look forward to was the day when Yakumo would finally wake up.
Oh, so it was just Emily and Miguel that woke up. And Yakumo had, he stayed asleep. But yeah, I do prefer the memory sequences that are more cinematic and just play out.
The Queen will fall, and humanity's next evolution will blossom. I expect nothing but continued success from you.
Alright, that was the third sequence. We know that after that little skirmish, they died, and they were resurrected as revenants. Yakumo, he didn't wake up. And Emily and Miguel continued on. Miguel became the Gilded Knight, and Emily would go on to become a successor. Yakumo would at some point team up with Louis, and just Mito tried to assume or consume as many relics as possible to increase his strength. I think I've restored them all, right? Okay, nothing left to repair. Okay, thank you. You scared me for a moment. Alright, let's do this. Cutscene. Something's watching us. Probably something insect-like too, because it's got these weird, like, compound eyes. Yo, that's awesome. Cat demon? This is Emily for sure. She has tatas, so we know it's a chick.
It's just like what happened.
That's awesome. That's a great design, and that's gonna be really hard to find. I bet she's so fast.
Don't be reckless. We have to.
She's gonna literally. Oh no, maybe Yakumo will calm her down,
You're kidding, right?
and then we fight the real boss, right?
You were all alone, Emily.
Mia, put your gun down. It'd be cool if you could have more than one partner. I wonder if that's a possibility.
I'll bring your suffering to an end.
Oh man.
Just hold on. A little while longer.
Love it. Gosh, it looks so cool. Okay, here we go. And I like how they actually have our armor in the cutscenes as well. Always one of my favorite things. Okay, nope, we're doing the thing. Success with the cool. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's what we're gonna do. Okay, you're really fast. Tail swipe? No tail swipe. That's a 2-hit combo there. There is a tail swipe. Yeah, okay. She gives me absolutely no time to heal, and I can already see that's going to be a problem with her. Her recovery time and the pattern, her attack pattern is very fast. So they're kind of leaning towards that now, that whole style of enemy, and that's fine. I don't mind it. To me, those are fun because you have to just execute. But we are going to be in for a fight, it seems. I don't care about the haze, so... 1, 2, okay. Doesn't really hurt much. Tail swipe. 1, 2. I think I can do 2 as well. That actually stunned her. She got a little staggered there. I'm gonna do this attack here because she's kind of leaving herself open. Okay, that was weird. New attack already. One that I haven't seen yet. I should have healed there, but it's fine. That was her tail swipe. 2-hit combo. She just did 1 hit there. I need to heal. Okay, so she can be staggered. She doesn't transform. We're about at 60% of her health. Maybe 70%, just a little less than 3/4. So she's not very hard actually. Like that first phase is very doable. Now the problem is she doesn't let you heal, so I'm gonna be dying with 5 or 6 regens at any given time. She's not very kind in that regard. Oh no. Bad move on my part. I don't know what happened to her. Okay, I couldn't tell because the sound effects. Okay, she has a range attack as well. Oh no, I completely whiffed all those. What are you doing? Okay, I'm gonna heal actually, and then I'll do this. Trying to force that phase 2 so I can see what it looks like. This is phase 2. I got what I wanted. AoE strike, or what is this? That really hurt. Oh gosh, you're strong now. When did she have a sword? Where'd the sword come from? Gotta heal. Now she's like a ninja. Okay, so whenever she gets all ninja-y, we can't block the shuriken. And it seems like she can do like this really quick dash. That fast dash is gonna be something that leaves behind a trail of flames that I am pretty sure will hurt me, so yeah. Phase 1, let's just get her to phase 2 as quickly as possible. I think phase 2 might open up more opportunities to heal. I know it might seem a little counterintuitive, but I think it will. Oh, you're starting to bother me with your little... Ugh. There you go. I was waiting for you to do the 2-hit combo this whole time. You didn't do it. Not cool. Need to heal. I'm gonna go ahead and heal here. I'll heal a second time. See what she does. Okay, I just need to dodge through that. Dodge through these. I think I need to do something here. I don't know what. Okay, that's where she does her attack. Okay, now I know. Need to heal. Oh, I pressed square. That's so weird. I don't know what happened there. I'm gonna die here. Dodge! Okay, that was so scary. Dodge again. Or heal, I mean. Ooh! I'm gonna heal. And we're gonna spam this. And then dodge. Okay, that was scary. She is not nearly as difficult as I thought she would be, actually. We got her down to probably 15 to 20% of her health, which is great. Phase 2 just has a little bit less unblockable attack, that's all. So fewer unblockable attacks. But there seem to be stagger opportunities, so I still don't know the sweet spot for healing. That's my biggest concern. And honestly, staying away from her front probably makes the most sense, but... I can see better without all the flames everywhere. She doesn't want to follow up with that second strike, and then the one instance that I don't block or hold block and counter, she went for that second strike. So that's interesting. She's got to pause in between those attacks, and you have to kind of gamble whether you're going to block, continue to defend, or counter. And that third time, because she had kind of gone for the certain pattern, I tried to counter it, and that didn't work. I think it would just play it safe. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do this. Okay, she jumps up from above. I see. Now I know. That was really tricky before. I would love to heal. But there you go. I got behind her and healed. Kind of snuck that one in. She's not the hardest to stagger either, which is great. Yeah, that wasn't so bad. And I watch her be a phase too, the last thing I need. Blazing Claw. The Blazing Claw is like a katana. It looks amazing. Or katana. It looks great. Look at that. We got the relic already. Let's absorb that bad boy, shall we? That was not a difficult fight, but it was actually very enjoyable. One of the easier successors by far. I think the most difficult was the breath guy. He was annoying. Until I could read him, then he was fine. Yeah, Kumo, you got this, but do not touch it, please. Last thing I want is for one of the friends to... Okay, good. One of the friends to get consumed by a relic or become a successor. Ow. Nice. Very nice. So let's see. Whoa, this is. I have like weird ambient music. Okay, it calmed down.
What are you doing there, child? Those pitiful creatures have fallen in their attempt to climb.
No, they're still asleep. That's all. They'll wake up before long.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury to coddle late bloomers. However, their failure will fuel your success, for they will serve as offerings to your ascension.
Wait. Whatever you want to do, just do it to me.
Oh, an intriguing offer.
Keep your grubby fingers off them.
Whoa, that's cool. That was a cool memory sequence. See, like some of them, they're done really well, I think. Let's see. Walk towards this door.
Don't worry, Yakuma. I'll keep everyone safe. I promise. So, next time, back that much.
Aw, I hope he leaves one back or something. That'd be really nice. They all are able to partake in like this memory sequence. They can all see it. even though we're the one absorbing the vestige, everybody in our proximity can also see what we see.
Yes, just as I thought. A tempered will has the power to resist the relic's corruption. Soon, humanity will rise to a higher plane of existence
Wow. Again, this was an excellent boss fight, by the way. I loved it.
and eventually consume all. Just you wait, Gregorio. In the end, I will come for you.
Yo, I just fell. My character had no clue what to do. All right. There she is. Go talk to her, man.
Hey.
Yakumo? No way! It really is you, Yakumo! You're all better, too! That's so wonderful!
Sorry it took me so long to get here, but... well...
She reminds me of, gosh, what's your name? Not Claire Redfield. Jill Valentine. The master of lockpicking
I was supposed to keep you all safe.
from Resident Evil.
I'm sorry, Emily.
It's the beret.
Come on, Yakumo. We like you because you're always pushing forward and not dwelling on the past. We all looked up to you growing up. So pull yourself together already.
Sorry.
What did I just say?
You're still as fierce as ever, aren't you?
I really am glad, though. I didn't think I would ever see you again. Thank you, Yakumo.
He's gonna be like, I got an onigiri for you. And then she's gonna turn to stone. And it's gonna be super sad.
Don't know any better.
Sheesh. Here. Take
Aw.
this.
And that looks delicious, my gosh.
I've been waiting for this.
The good old anime jump. Ow. Like, man, we look awesome. Every single character has like a really cool style.
That was wonderful.
Jill Valentine, Emily
You
style.
sure you don't want more? You always wanted more.
I'm satisfied. Because, you know...
Hey, wait.
So, Yakumo... There's something I'd like you to do for me.
Keep on living.
Do you remember how you used to hold me when I was little? Could you...
That's sad.
Is this all right?
Perfect.
Oh, that's messed up. The successors had it bad, man. They had to endure all that. And can you imagine Yeah, she's like, yeah, I don't know, like,
Emily.
get petrified in your arms.
Yakumo, you know, I've always, Yakumo, I've always.
No. Yeesh, that is painful. All right, off we go. You know, that was strange. I saw an option there and it said restore memory, but I don't get that. And I feel like I might have seen that with the little boy too, Nicola. You know, I really am concerned that that is something I've probably been missing. I saw it and I read it and I just wasn't registering. I was like, restore memory. I was like, okay, did we not already do that? But maybe not. I don't even know if this game offers multiple endings. And if it does, restoring the memories, I guarantee it has to do something with it. Because if you remember, before every major boss fight, you have the ability to restore vestiges. So maybe by doing that, you have the option then to restore the memory. Oh my gosh, I just figured out that could very well be tied to the endings. Ooh.
If I slow down now, she'll give me a real.
That's fine. I'm okay with getting a bad or neutral ending. Probably the best ending means you find all the vestiges, restore all the memories. Damn.
You've got me in
I think I just figured that out.
You're all right.
He just stabbed his hand.
Shoulders. Let me help take some of the load.
Yakumo's cool. I like him a lot. I remember when we go to home base, communicating with some of the people, they often share their blood code, which is really neat.
Well, time to move. Come on, let's get going.
No, he's all good now. He feels all fulfilled. Moving forward.
Just you wait. I swear I'll make that bastard pay for what he's done.
Yeah, Mito, he is a bastard. Experimenting on folks, that's not nice. Alright. What an excellent game. I've been loving it so far. I can't believe I didn't play it 5 years ago. Also, I do think that restoring the memories has to be tied to us completing or restoring the vestiges before the fight. Emmerich Levin, I can't read. Emmerich Levin. Thank you so much for subscribing. I appreciate you. Oh, there's Mito.
In fact, I almost found myself laughing.
What a jerk. Okay, you're gonna die. We go straight into the boss fight number 2?
Interesting. I don't see little Jack anywhere. Dealing with the successors was supposed to be his job.
Saves us a search in a way.
Sure does. Ass kicking time. Nice. Whoop, there's Jack. Maybe, right? No, Jack is fine. Jack is fine. We have 2 gilded knights. 3 gilded knights. I could barely beat 1. Okay.
Impressed. My giftings have been gifted with the power of the relics.
He looks amazing.
I must say, I'm grateful to the children, Yakumo. They were excellent test subjects.
There's no way I can beat all 3 at once, especially if they're fighting. Maybe that'll be like a cutscene. They're handled in the cutscene. There's Jack. Oh, he got punched right in the gut. Yikes. That was awesome, though.
It's no good.
Jack, my boy, you're late. How can you be slacking off when you've got...
Wow, he looks cool. We'll definitely give him a few attempts and see if we can beat him, and then see how far we can get.
And do what with them exactly? After all, your vessel is broken.
What are you talking about?
Oh my! You didn't
The vessel. Are you talking about his vessel, or talking about...
your precious.
Okay, yeah, Eva.
You're under the impression that you allowed her to escape. That is incorrect.
He's like, I did.
I allowed her to escape.
Oh god, what a jerk. So is he the main bad guy? The queen's probably just ravenous because of how much... because of everything she has to deal with, but I feel like he's actually evil. That's why she was in pain.
That means she was already...
What if the home base is destroyed now?
I imagine that she'll frenzy before long, and the frenzied relic will be compelled to seek Gregorio.
Who's Gregorio? What are all these names?
Do you suppose she's already wandering the snow-capped mountains?
I thought that he had done that so that she could technically have infiltrated home base and then killed everybody there. That would have been worse. I mean, like, better story-wise, but worse, because that's really sad. But Jack, you were a real badass earlier. Now you're getting whooped by everybody.
The successors, won't you?
And pretty much every successor relic they've tried to take or replace, it seems like Mito's been possibly stealing them and then using them for himself or his experiments. Okay, good. The Gilded Knights went away. Well, Mito's gone. Damn it. Okay. Never mind. We won't have a boss fight. Be like, Jack, I remember what you did to me. I saw the memories.
I have to go find her.
So, I guess when he did something to Eva, gave her a relic or something, and then now she's gonna frenzy, and Jack wants to save her before she does that. I thought it would be more, bigger consequences, but I guess not. We got the Queen's Claw, focuses on overwhelming enemies with both gifts and physical attacks. Cool. 84,000 haze, that's great. I don't see a pathway out of here, so that means we'll have to probably go back to home base, and then they'll tell us where to go next.
I can still feel my successor suffering me up. I have to keep searching.
I should probably go back to where all the I don't even know what they're called, but like, I don't know, the inheritors, or I don't know what they're, he just referred to her as something. But Eva and Io and Thebe and all of them, Thebes or Thebe, all of those characters, like those guardians or whatever, they seem to drop vestiges depending on, after you beat their success, their particular successor. So that's interesting. Very interesting. Level 85. Look at us go. Look at us go. Let's teleport, and I guess we can return to home base. I'm hoping this is what we need to do. I'm not sure where else we could go from here, honestly. We finally got the Queen's Titanium. A special mineral developed with help from the Queen. It contains a small amount of the Queen's blood and sheds a pale light after absorbing revenant or lost blood. Cool. Can greatly enhance equipment. I can't wait to actually upgrade our Zweihander. Maybe we can get it to the next level. Maybe max it out even. Alright, let's talk to everyone. He's probably going to talk about the depths.
To report that someone destroyed the barrier on the path leading from the provisional government to the mountains. One witness says there was a woman in the vicinity. It could be. Well, that's all I can say. I'll leave the rest of you guys.
Okay, so could possibly be
Let the lost make it leave.
Eva. There's Giacomo.
Thanks to you, I was able to meet an old friend. Thanks. I promised I wouldn't stop now. So let's get moving and clean up this mess.
Okay.
Make sure you're ready.
Sorry. I was watching Eva for so long, but I couldn't do anything. After I gave her the blood beads, I thought things were getting better. She suddenly got worse.
Okay, so she's gone.
I think she's still suffering on her own.
Now, they said, is she on the snowy mountains? Don't tell me she's back on the mountains. But if she is on the mountains, then maybe she went to the path below where it was initially blocked by purple. I mean, I actually have a feeling it could be there. So let's upgrade the weapon. Let's see, where's our Zweihander? Queen Titanium. I have 3, but it takes 2. Good gosh, these things are like so rare. So we can probably bump up the weapon to +10, I'd imagine. But we're currently at +7. We're dealing some massive damage though, 1,000 damage. That is huge. Really cool. We're gonna save the rest of the titanium. In regards to upgrading this, I wonder if we could, let's see. It just takes queen steel, we have a bunch of it, so why not? Now it takes queen titanium, never mind. Okay, alright, never mind. Because it was already +5, so. So iron is probably 1 to 3. 3 to 5 is probably steel, and then titanium is probably 6 to, I don't know, 7 or 8, and then there's probably queen platinum or something, and it's whatever to 10. So interesting. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and say goodbye. Let's talk to Coco real quick.
I've got a whole new line of stuff. But seriously, there's not a kind soul among them. But if you jump through their hoops, they'll deliver the goods.
I didn't see what you said.
Selling fakes made of scrap. Well, it's slim pickings these days, and we've all got to make a living, don't we?
Okay, so I guess you're just talking in general.
It's been a while since the queen was dethroned, but the world's no better now than it was then. But if you've got the right attitude, even a prison can be a paradise. So it's all the same to me.
Interesting. I didn't realize that she had been dethroned. I guess so, because they did chop her up. So, okay. Well, no need to go there. Okay, that Mia can probably be spoken to. There's the human. What is she doing here?
I brought you something from the shelter. Provisions that you might be able to use. Please take them if you think they'll help.
What'd she bring us? Oh wow, aged brandy, faded comics, aromatic herbs, and 35mm reel. These are all possibly gift items.
I've heard stories about you lately. You found blood beads in springs and reported them to the provisional government. It seems many shelters have been saved because of those reports. You really care about others, don't you? I'm fortunate to have met revenants such as you. I've heard stolen kids are real.
Alright, Mia's just chilling. Let's see what she has to say.
I heard something from Lily.
She's tiny.
Is it true that you can absorb power from other revenants?
Yep.
If it is true, then take mine.
Nice, now we're gonna get her blood
I
code.
don't know if it will help you, but I'm certain it won't hurt to have it.
Hers will most likely be geared towards the ranged combat, because she always has her bayonet out. That's awesome. Okay, so always good to know, at least in the walkthrough, we have to be constantly returning to home base and speaking with all the NPCs because they'll share their blood codes. So it's high stamina and attack type gifts, but suffers from low endurance. Okay.
It must be so awful, but I never realized. Let's find Eva quickly. I won't let Mito get away with doing whatever he wants. Don't worry.
Oops,
about
I
it.
did not mean to do that. Okay.
Really.
So I wonder what gifts they would enjoy. You know, like I wonder if it's because I have a number of different types of gifts and actually duplicates of certain types. So, what's up, EO? So EO's just, yeah, she's just gonna say the same thing. We could technically restore vestiges. Let's see. Yeah, I have a lot. Hermes, Darkseeker, Atlas, Assassin, Artemis, Eos. Whoa, I have like almost all of them. There's just a few that I'm missing. Eos is probably one of the last ones. So, you know what? The Eos fragments are very likely from the whatever they're called, the Guardian dudes, like the chicks. The Guardian chicks is vestiges that I have not been returning to get. I didn't know that. Survivor vestige, Fion. Yeah, we missed one of Fion's. That was annoying. Okay, well, whatever. So we know we can do that at some point. Who might this be?
Take care of this.
Louis.
One problem at a time.
Okay, but where the hell are we supposed to go? We'll go here then. Next objective, rescue Eva, investigate the Ridge of Frozen Souls. So there you go. See, like, I'm really glad that they have that bulletin board, because remember my initial complaints were like, I don't know where to go. Like, You can always check there, which is really nice. Or you can listen to the dialogue, which it's good, but you have to be very paying attention. You have to be very attentive to what they're saying, because if you're not, you're gonna be like, what? So they do have that. Although they could have done it a little easier. They could have simply just put hey, whenever you have the teleport option, there should be a little indicator saying, hey, explore this area. So we know to go to the Ridge of Frozen Souls. I guarantee it's going to be right at this little fork in the path here at the Iceless Summit, or the Iceless Falls, I think is what it is. The falls here always had 2 pathways you could pick from. The one that went to the top, which led to Nicola and his boss fight, and then the one down below, which has a series of ladders that were blocked by a purple, I don't know, barrier of some sorts, and there was what I call the Seraphim door. It had all those wings on it. So let's take a look and see. I'm fading into obscurity with this damn webcam of mine. Let's see here. How do we brighten it up? Bloop. That's better. Now, let me just brighten it up just a little bit more. Brightness. Okay, we fixed it. I'm gonna go down here because I think there's the series of ladders is what I'm really most. Oh my god, I was interested in. I forgot about these every single time. Okay, that's fine. It doesn't matter how much damage you do. It's always 2 hits. There's never an enemy you can just one shot unless it's a ranged shooter or something. Lame. Okay, purple pathway. Yep, this looks good to me. There's an NPC up above. So obviously when it tells you where to search, the NPCs are going to be present in that area as well. But, we can always talk to them a little bit later. They're usually near a missile, so I'm not too concerned about speaking with them. They usually it's either a merchant or it's somebody that wants you to kill an enemy really quickly and just come back to them, and it takes 2 seconds and you don't really get anything of note. So not to say I wouldn't do it on a 100% run or a walkthrough, but I haven't used any items actually this entire playthrough, so I don't plan on doing it now. So this door is open. Yes, we found the next area. Look at us go. We're going to go ahead and do all our buffs and stuff. Walk through and find the missile. Get a taste of this area. Get a taste of this area and not choke on our spit. There's Jack, maybe? I'm sure he'll be here because he's anxious to find Eva.
Look, there used to be just ruins here, but now they've been turned into a desert.
Every single biome you could imagine.
The successor who created this crypt used their very last ounce of strength as they struggled to resist their relic. The wind scattered salt from a dried-up lake over the land nearby, making it barren. Now it's the same kind of desolate place as the one where Eva was born. She and I promised each other that if one of us fell to the thirst, the other would have the last of their humanity. Eva is waiting for me, just over there. I'm talking too much. Anyway, I'm going on ahead. This is between me and Eva.
Oh, you say that now, but we'll be there to help you, brother. Brother Jack. Okay, so here we go. We went ahead and surrounding area map. Yeah, not really. You just mapped the cave I just walked through. You know, we're going to rest here just because I do not want to have an instance where it doesn't count as a save. like we've experienced before. Even after cutscenes and all that, it won't automatically save. You have to touch a missile. I just want to get a taste of the difficulty of this area. That's a purified missile over... I mean, a rotten missile we have to purify at some point. Large open area. Ooh, we got these ugly bastards. We've seen these variants of these enemies anyways. They're pretty strong. These enemies were in the Howling Pit, I believe, in the really misty or foggy area. This is quicksand. I wonder if I... Oh, it just slows me down. So, of course, they always fight you in areas where they have the advantage of footing, because they're so tall. And you have to kind of wade through either the deep waters or... That sucks. Okay. Alright, we're going to hug left. Just might as well stay the course. We're going to keep left, continue this way, and see where it leads. Hopefully it'll circle around. This guy. Finally got stunned after the third major strike there. Whoa! I didn't see him. He's huge. What the heck? What is happening? There's also noises behind me. How did I miss you? Ow. Okay, brosif, like what? No, I'm dead. I'm so dead here. There's no way. Die! Ooh, that was crazy. I panicked there at the end. Actually, in the beginning, too. And he's just a standard enemy. That's cool. He didn't give me anything. Harmonia Chrome. Harmonia, I don't know. It could be like rock or whatever. I have no clue what element that's supposed to be. Well, we did get a vestige.
There's something I've wanted to say to you for a long time.
So we've got the Harmonia vestige, which is going to be the theme for this particular area. Now we can start circling back towards these other areas that we didn't explore. We'll try and stay on the, I guess this ground here. Uh-oh, these are the bombers. Alright. I always circle around afterwards to make sure that I didn't aggro anybody else from afar. I don't see any other ambush from here. But I always think like, okay, there's no such thing as a free shot, you know? So there's an enemy up above, technically. He could jump down from there, but I guess not. So we got the Awake MJ310 and Queen Titanium. Finally, it seems to be more of a regular, whether it be a regular drop or something. Let's see. There's no, I blocked that, sir. That's fine. You can die. We'll discuss that later. Okay, so we dropped down, or he dropped down, so now we need to circle back. So essentially, these have all been mapped out. When we do purify that rotten mist on the other side of the gate, we'll already have explored the entire area, so kind of a non-issue. Fortunately, we've closed off this entire pathway. We know that's the way up, that's the rotten missile. We'll top off our health and prepare for this next sequence right here. He's dead. I'm just looking to see if they're breathing, because if they are, they're going to wake up and attack us. There's a big guy over there. Might make sense to have him aggro first. Another one to the left, unfortunately. So he has aggro range, so that's good. Smaller enemy on this side. Ah, he's the same size, actually. Okay. Took him out. Those footsteps are so loud, it's hard to tell where they're coming from, but now I know. So we got Ichor Coagulant. We're going to do our buffs again. Okay, so 4 hits. I mean, they haven't changed. They've all scaled in strength as well, so they are all just as strong as I am, essentially. We've gotten no more powerful from that in that sense. Okay, so we could go this way. Can't tell if it's a close-off pathway yet. We blocked. Oh, that was great. Can definitely break through there. I'll use the heal just to kind of top off my health. Buff this next attack. There's an enemy who's probably going to pop out of the sand, looks like. Can't even really tell what it was. Maybe one of those little dragons. And then we have a ladder. Okay. Fun, fun, fun. We'll go ahead and come up this ladder just to see where it takes us. We get another vestige. Harmonia C. Excellent. Okay. So now we also know that there's a second pathway up here and to the right. And then we have this way, which probably circles around to the rotten missile. And I'm running really low on Ichor, which is crazy. It's not normally an issue. No ambush? There it is. I was waiting for an ambush. We picked up another vestige of, I believe it was Harmonia. I couldn't really tell because I did hear the footsteps after the fact. So we've got that taken care of now. Now we have this last path. We might as well use our last heal. That'll top off our health. The Ichor is just lacking over here. So I thought we were going to circle around to the rotten missile, but I was wrong. I was mistaken. So there must be another pathway towards it. A lot of ambushes in this area, so we just need to be very mindful of that. This is also where we picked up the other vestige, just right over here. So another pathway just kind of connecting 2 points we've already seen before. So we have these 2 larger enemies, probably an enemy off to the right. No, nothing over here. Good. No ambush for us. Probably going to be a little bit of a gauntlet in here. You see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's all kinds of enemies. There's at least 10 or 12 of them dotting the area. And then they're all guarding like a regen factor. The cat's going crazy even though she just ate. I have Leak. I don't know what that debuff does. It might kill my Ichor. That's what's happening. So Leak makes the Ichor bar decrease. That's why I have no Ichor this entire time. It's very hard to use buffs and stuff. Or not buffs, but attacks. Wow, that sucks. Okay, so that explains why I can't use all my abilities. And I had said, man, I'm really lacking in Ichor. I didn't realize that I was getting a debuff called Leak. Okay, so it's very possible we're going to die here. So we know there's a regen factor or activator at least. That's the pathway we need to continue traversing. But we're going to have to take out these enemies first. And this might prove problematic. Oh, these are just slimes. I'm not worried about these guys. They do jump out at you, but that's fine. Ow, that hurt. Okay, maybe I am worried. Oh gosh, I'm worried. I'm worried now. Just kidding. Oh, that's annoying. I won't lock onto them because like I can see them, but it just won't lock on. It's like, nope, you can't see them yet. What are you saying? We'll just do this then in that case. I imagine if you're dumb, you're supposed to run towards the item and you're not going to see, and then they all ambush you at once? I don't know, maybe. Is that what's supposed to happen here? What do they give me? Leak vaccine, there you go. The vaccine could help. Really don't think I'll be using that though. Kind of like I thought anti-slow was... It's just the rate at which you consume items and stuff is just way too slow, so it doesn't make a lot of sense. Yay, now we get the extension factor, which should actually increase the number of times we can heal. If we get 1, then we know. There you go. So now we can heal up to 8 times. That's wonderful. So we cleared out this area. That was actually much easier than I thought it would be. We'll try and use our last heal. And we're going to work our way towards this area. Let's see. I thought I saw something off in the distance. Oh, that scared me. We get a charge booster. Not sure what that does. And we get our next missile. That is exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted to reach the second missile of the area, which means now we've mapped this entire area as well. It's fantastic. So everything we've traversed up to this point has been mapped. Again, really kind of funny because you'd hope the map would show you the future area you're going to explore, but it just shows what you've previously explored. So I hope you guys enjoyed that stream. That's going to bring this one to an end. This is part 11. We'll continue with part 12 tomorrow and continue exploring the Crown of Sand. We're already 40% through this particular map. I imagine that we'll get through and fight the next boss, which I'm hoping is Mito, or maybe one of his lackeys at this point. We'll see. But anyways, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. If you are new to the channel, please be sure to subscribe before you leave, and let me know what your favorite part of the stream was. Until next time, it's the Inhuman one, signing